Why do you think that's fake?
That's fake as fuck.
Why does it look fake as fuck?
It looks like something you'd see in a movie.
That's because when they do it in a movie, they try to make it look like this, which is what looks real.
If that's real to you, man, shit.
You don't think it's real?
They faked 6
Eddie,
moon
Eddie,
landings.
dude, stop saying that because it's irrelevant. We're not talking about the same people.
It looks fake to me.
Eddie, that's 1969. We're talking about 2017.
That looks fake
So
as
you
fuck.
think there's some gigantic conspiracy involving the Japanese government where they put up a fake picture of the Earth from 22,000 miles up every 10 minutes. High resolution, downloadable photo. You think it's fake? Well, why wouldn't it be just real? What isn't it just as likely that the Japanese actually did launch that thing into space? Why would it be fake?
It's propaganda, man.
Okay,
Why
so
would they care that it's not
Is there
flat?
a photo of this flat Earth?
No, I don't. Like I just said again.
That's all I asked.
There's no photo of the flat Earth from space. There's no photo of the round Earth from space.
That's not true. That's not true.
True. It's all fake.
No, why do you say they're fake, though? What
they
evidence?
look fake. They look CGI.
But you're not an expert in imagery.
Looks fake to me.
Do you
What would
remember-
convince you,
hold on,
though?
When I
hold on a
watch
second.
Avatar,
When
I
you
don't need to be an
watch-
expert to know it's
you went
fake.
to the
When I watch
movies,
Avatar,
Eddie,
I'm not an expert. It's fake.
Avatar's at the movies. When you watch some ridiculous kung fu video, being a martial arts expert, if you were sitting next to someone who told you that their sensei can't compete in the UFC because they're too deadly, wouldn't you get pissed off? Because you're an actual martial arts expert. That's just like you, with no science background whatsoever, talking about
crazy.
these photos. I know,
I'm crazy.
But why think like that?
I'm crazy.
But why indulge that?
I'm crazy.
But why not indulge?
owns crazy.
Why not indulge the full realm of possibilities and not cling to the conspiracy every single time?
No, it's NASA can get pictures. They've been doing CGI composites
But please answer
this
my
whole
question.
time.
Forget about stating what NASA does. Please answer my question. Why do you always go towards the conspiracy? Why do you never consider the possibility
Too many
that maybe?
lies.
But
Too
Eddie, they're
many
not
lies.
the same people.
It's all the same.
So everybody's
it's
lying?
a global thing. Yes, all the European space agencies lying.
They're all
in on it. It's
That's-
a global thing.
So what do you think's going on up there?
I think all governments, most of them, the globalists, they're all working together to control their
What's
their
the
people.
advantage, though,
That
Eddie, if
seems
the Earth
so
isn't
crazy.
round?
Yeah, I told
what's the
you, I'm
advantage?
crazy. I'm
I know, but
crazy.
what's the advantage that it's not round?
Then if
They control you, bro. With
They
the
just
ice
want to
wall.
fuck with us?
keep you on a there's I don't know, man. I don't know what it is.
Doesn't make sense.
Look
Why wouldn't
into
they
it. Look
make
into
sense?
it.
Why-
They could just control
why
people
You
just
gotta
as
find
easily
out
on
and
a
find the
ball.
sense. You could find the sense.
No, the real
it's really
problem
easy.
would
You put
be-
them on a ball because, again, I'm crazy. You put them on a ball. My guess is you're on a ball. You're nowhere. Don't try to go anywhere. Just stay there and work.
Oh, hell no.
Stay
You
there
saw
and
the
work.
Truman
You ain't
Show.
trying to go
You
nowhere.
watched
So they
the
sat
Truman
down.
Show a little too
So they
much.
sat down and said, "You know what? We got to release some fake math that shows that you can demonstrate that the Earth is round. We got to
Dude, there's no
release that.
pictures
We got to
of
work."
the Earth from space, man.
What is that? We just looked at one, Eddie. Stop saying that.
It was fake.
You don't know that it's fake.
Okay.
But you're saying, look, it's a real problem when you
I'm
say
crazy.
something. But don't say that.
I
Just
am.
stop. Just stop and think. Because you're communicating to millions of people. And
Exactly.
you're saying something that doesn't make any sense.
It does make
But you
sense.
don't know anything about imagery. You don't know anything
don't?
about what. You don't know anything about that.
It looks fake to me.
You're
don't have a
saying
That's a
words.
fake-ass
But you don't
picture.
have. Come on, Eddie. You're just looking at it with the naked eye. It looks real to everybody else in this room. I
Okay.
think you're
So what
coming
does that
at it
make
with
me?
a confirmation bias.
Crazy, right?
No, I don't think it makes you crazy.
I'm just having fun with it.
But you have
So
this
don't-
direct
yeah.
inclination to always go towards a conspiracy.
It
when I
doesn't.
think
Why
it's-
does it doesn't
it
have
gives
to
your opinion.
piss anybody off.
It's a disservice
You should just
towards
be like,
your
hey,
opinion.
that's what you think. Cool. No, it
it's-
doesn't have to. Like you're getting angry about.
No,
it.
I'm not getting angry at all.
Well, we're
I'm-
just
I'm
being
not even-
stoners here. We're
but
being
I'm not
stoners.
raising
I'm like,
my
I don't
voice.
believe that shit.
I'm not raising my voice. What I'm trying to do is corner your ideas. I'm trying to corner your ideas because you're saying these things to. You're very influential. You're saying these things to millions of people, but
Yeah.
I don't think you're thinking correctly.
I'm telling. I know. That's why I've stated many times
that you're crazy. But
I'm
here's the
losing
problem.
my mind.
When when do you think you started losing it?
I think I was. As soon as I found out when I was 11 that everybody wasn't Catholic.
That was it.
That's when I started losing my mind. I'm
That's
like,
what
wait a
did it?
minute. I'm like, everybody's not Catholic? I thought everybody was Catholic. There's other religions. Then how do we know we're right? There's a bunch. What's a Jew? Oh, shit, there's more Jews than Catholics. How do we know we have the right religion? I'm like, okay.
You start
then
questioning
right there,
it.
yes. That's when I started going crazy.
That's so funny.
People that question.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Tim Dillon Show. I apologize that I am late. The episode is late. I went to a show last night in LA. I went to the Snow Strippers concert. I don't know anything about the Snow Strippers. A friend of mine is a manager in the rap world, the underground rap world, the like young people. And he was like, the Snow Strippers are a thing. Have you heard of the Snow Strippers? So you have. Okay. And it was, people were messaging me, you're at a Snow Strippers? Okay. First of all, yeah, I am. So what? But I didn't know who they were. And a lot of their fans seemed to be very lovely people. They were kind of furries and kind of goth, Mexican furries, trans, and great. Love it. Go to the concert. Stop with the shooting. But yeah, I mean, like, you know, that's the thing. Trans furries just go to the concert. You know what I mean? Like the shooting, if that's what happened, and that's a whole nother thing. But we're getting sidelined. We're getting sidelined because, frankly, let's be honest, a lot of us don't, including me. I don't think it was that. But whatever. Moving on. But a lot of their fans, and I had trans furries coming up to me, which was nice, saying thank you for your work, literally. And there was a few trans furries that took photos with me and said, thank you for what you do. And I think the trans furry kind of Mexican goth community, in small parts, in small numbers, it wasn't a million people, but in small numbers, I think, are starting to warm to me. You will come to me eventually, no matter what segment you're in. You will find the program eventually, no matter what segment you're in. I will start to make sense as you go through life. It doesn't matter that you have the fox head on or whatever that woman who came over to me last night had. Could have been a cat. Doesn't matter. Again, we're off track. I will start making sense to you at a certain point in your life. You can't fight it. I know many people want to fight it. And they fought it for decades. I bump into people and they make faces and they're fighting it. And they're like, that guy, ugh. But eventually I will wear you down with logic and charisma. There's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. And I realized that last night with the lovely Snow Strippers fans. I thought Fake Mink was going to be there, and I didn't know who that was until 4 days ago, and I started listening to Fake. Do you know who Fake Mink is? See, I got you. Well, he's from the UK, and I thought Fake Mink was going to be there, but Fake Mink wasn't there. And then one of the other people was like, yeah, Fake Mink's not on this. But it's every now and then I'll go... Every now and then I'll go to an underground rap show in LA, or not even underground, but like, I don't know, a weird thing. And people are shocked. Like, you'll see people look at me and do a double take. It's like crazy to see me in that environment because I'm dressed kind of like the way I'm dressed, but I dress insane anyway. So I kind of dress like I might be there because like these young people see me, and I think the word is unk. That's the parlance. And they see me like, what is that? Now, some of them don't know who I am. A lot of them, most of them. But then occasionally you will see someone there. And then there's people there that are like older than me who are clearly just trying to kidnap people. That's an interesting segment. I'm there because I was invited by some guy who's a manager that I'm friends with now. But I then look at people that are like older than me, like straight up dad energy, but creepy dad, who are in a button-up shirt and glasses like a serial killer. And then it's just a bunch of Mexican trans furries. And I'm like, well, he's trying to scoop one of them up and bring him to the car. There's no, but I guess that's the way it is. That's the way it is. There was a few people, and I was kidding around with my manager friend, who's a new friend, but I like him because he's like, oh, he's a fun, like, I like, if you get a good white black guy, it's great. Like that archetype of guy. But the white, by the way, I've been having a lot of issues with the white black guy recently. only because it's so over the top. I was in Vegas. I was having lunch at True Food Kitchen. This white guy approaches the table, and you know what it's going to be immediately. You know it's a white black guy, but not in a way that you can, like, he's like, what up, plur? Like he's made player. Maybe it's Southern white black guy that's really bothering me. But whatever he was doing, it was so over the top, and he was very happy. And he was like, what up, plur? What up, plur? And I was like, oh, God, we're doing this. It was one of those things where he's like you would order the lunch, and then he'd be like, bro, I couldn't forget this order. I finna get you ketchup. But it's fully white guy. Finna get you ketchup. What up, plur? It was just too much. It was awkward, and it was too much. But if it's tastefully done, and this guy tastefully done, white black guy, I think it's an attractive quality if it's tastefully done. If the white black guy is done in a tasteful way where it's not so over the top and silly, where it's like insane. What True Food Kitchen, by the way, worst restaurant in America, disgusting, tasteless crap, sue me. Oh, it's so good for you. It's not, and it's terrible. Have you been there? It's a restaurant dedicated to everything's in an air fryer, but it's not good. And they pretend it's like American restaurants should just not even attempt to be healthy. They don't even know how to do it. They should just try to kill you. If you're going to be healthy, buy the food, cook it. If you go out to eat in this country, you should go out knowing that the restaurants are actively trying to kill you. And any restaurant that goes, we're actually only trying to wound you, they're also trying to kill you. They're trying to. So there's True Food Kitchen that hired this sweet guy, probably 2 months out of prison, rehab, whatever. And it was just a white black guy energy I couldn't get with because it was so over the top. I'm finna get you ketchup, and I ain't trying to get you charged for this ketchup. I ain't trying to get you charged for this ketchup, plur. And I was like, listen, can we just, I heard you from New York. I got people there. And I was like, he's like, I'll be around there sometimes. That's what he said. He goes, yo, you from New York? I'll be around there sometimes. I go, hey, man, I just want the baked chicken finger here. But this white black guy that I'm now friends with it's classy. It's done well. I think it's important that it's just done well. Now, if it starts to go overboard, I'll have to detach. But I'm very excited because right now, this white black guy, who I didn't think I would like because another mutual friend brought him to my studio, was like, this guy's cool. And I'm like, ugh, because most people, I really, truly, this is what happens at 41. Most people, it's tedious to even talk to them or be near them or around them. And I don't want to sound like I'm an antisocial hermit. I'm not. I force myself to suffer through this. The people in my life, agents, managers, business managers, assistants, personal friends, family, it gets harder and harder. The yoke that binds you together, it just isn't as much of a connective tissue as you get older. People in your life, some of them, and now maybe you don't have this experience, and bless you. I know I was accused the other day of being so negative on this show. Love and light to everyone who doesn't have this experience. God bless you. Love it, love it. But as you get older, it is harder to tolerate people, especially new people. At least with old people, you go, I know what I hate about you. And you know what you hate about me, and we overlook that. And we get to the things that we like about each other. Or there's certain friends you have that you just like talking to about certain things. I have friends where I just talk to them about certain real estate markets in certain cities, and it's a decade-long friendship where I will just talk to certain people about what's going. Certain people will call me, hey, see, Austin's getting fucked. I go, I know. And it's 25 minutes on the phone once a month, once every 2 months. And that's okay. And so I don't like meeting a lot of new people. Like when you're young, you're like, I really want to meet a lot of people. I love meeting interesting people. By the way, anyone who says that's a crazy person. Anyone who says they like meeting interesting people is mentally ill, is a mentally ill person. I'm telling you. Because it doesn't happen that frequently that anyone can even like it. It's someone who is imagining what it would be like if I meet interesting people all the time. It's terrible. It's actually terrible. I meet interesting people all the time. It's actually not that interesting. I've met people where it's so insane, it gets boring. Like they're so interesting. You will meet people in the world that are so interesting. It's actually not that interesting. It's actually a weird, like, it's like goes full circle.